everybody. My name is Tara, and I'm here because I love disappointing my parents. You see those two people in the audience currently going into cardiac arrest? Well, they're my parents, and the worst things I could do to them is either A, become a comedian, or B, marry a vegan. Either one's going to have me cut out of the will and send both my parents to their graves. Okay, maybe I won't send both my parents to their graves. After all, my parents are Indians. They'll probably be cremated. And this had me thinking, well, aren't Indians just crazy? I mean, our food is so spicy it'll give you heartburn so bad you'll be praying for death. We believe in marrying a total stranger, but not a career in the performing arts. And most of all, our accent is the least hottest accent of all time. I mean, can you imagine my cousin Raj going, "Oh my God, I am landing all the ladies"? Because in reality, Raj isn't landing any ladies. He works in the call center of an IT department. The only ladies he's landing are the ones that can't send an email. And can you imagine if Raj tried to flirt with you? "Hello there, beautiful. Have I told you that your eyes sparkle like a sizzling pot of butter chicken? I want to take you back to my place and cook you a pot of biryani you'll never forget." I mean, does it end in true love or does it end in a restraining order? I don't know. You'd have to ask Raj. Although, maybe I shouldn't be so hard on my cousin Raj. After all, my friends think I'm going to have 16 divorces one day. That's right, 16 failed marriages. My best friend came up to me at the bus stop one day and said to me, "Tara, the first man you ever marry will divorce you 5 minutes after marrying you." And I'm sorry, but I bet you that any lady in this room will tell you that any decent guy would wait at least 10 minutes before divorcing you. I mean, 20 if you married a real gentleman, but 10 is a bare minimum to be considered human decency. Although, luckily for me, not all my friends think I'm going to have 16 divorces one day. That's because some of them don't think I'll find a guy willing enough to tolerate me in the first place. I'm too high maintenance to ever find a guy willing enough to put a ring on my finger in the first place. Just a tragic case of born alone, die alone. And this led me to think, well, if I did find a husband, who would it be? Well, who other than the man himself, Dracula? Because not only is Dracula super fashion forward and super rich, but he also never ages. So I'm always going to have a hot trophy husband. But maybe Dracula won't date an Indian. After all, he'll probably be jealous of my colour. And besides, Dracula's always dead and I'm always late. Because Indians are always late. I guarantee you that Raj is showing up to his child's first day of kindergarten going, "What do you mean I'm bloody late? There is still time, and as long as there's still time, I am on time." I'm at a point now when I show up for class, I just say, "Sorry, miss, not my fault. I was just born this way." Don't get me wrong, there are some good things about being Indian too. Like, have you ever thought about how easy it is to be an Indian hypochondriac? Because half the people in your life are doctors. If they're not doctors, they're probably lawyers. And if your computer breaks down, you have like 50 cousins that work in the call center of an IT department. But most importantly, it's about being part of such a rich and beautiful culture. Like, did you know that there are 19,000 Hindu gods? That's right, 19,000 Hindu gods, and yet not a single one of them has a set of abs as nice as Jesus Christ. You're telling me not only is Jesus Christ going out and curing the sick and healing the blind, but he's hitting the gym every single day? Can you imagine if Lord Krishna had abs like Jesus Christ? Every Indian auntie would be showing up at the temple with her deadbeat husband and a pot of biryani going, "Oh my God, Lord Krishna, bless me first." Lord Krishna could have a line of Indian aunties from here to New Delhi. And honestly, I could talk about Indian aunties all day, but unfortunately, I have to convince my parents to leave me in their will. But thank you all very much. I have been Tara Banks.
Give it up for Tara